Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. In this session, we are going to discuss MCQs based on banking ombudsman or the RBI Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. Okay, so whenever we talk about banking ombudsman, it is a person who generally resolve customer complaints. Okay, so if you have any complaint toward the banks, NBFCs or financial institutions, so you can approach banking ombudsman and they have given 1 month to resolve your cases. So throughout the video, we will discuss number of questions based on integrated banking ombudsman scheme or the integrated scheme. So here we will understand what kind of question you may face in examination. Okay, so please do like and share the video with your friends, and if you are new, please do subscribe. So we will start with first question on your screen. So RBI integrated ombudsman scheme was passed in which of the following year? So whenever we talk about integrated ombudsman scheme, previously we have three different scheme like banking ombudsman scheme 2006, we have NBFC ombudsman scheme 2018, and ombudsman scheme for digital transaction 2019. So in 2021, RBI that generally merged all these three schemes. So now it is generally known as RBI Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. So option D will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay. So Reserve Bank of India Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 21 was launched by RBI, in a which is launched by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir in 2021. So this scheme integrated the existing three scheme. So earlier we have Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006 and NBFC Ombudsman Scheme 2018 and Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transaction 2019. So now with all these three schemes merged with one, and that is generally known as Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. Okay, so this is very important one for examination purpose. Please do remember all the three scheme along with your Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. Right, next one. The Ombudsman scheme is defined under dash section of Banking Regulation Act 1949. So basically, first thing you need to know, this is scheme, Ombudsman scheme that generally comes under Banking Regulation Act 1949, and it is defined under section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949. So section 35A, where we have the discussion about KYC and other things as well. So similarly, this scheme is also defined under this Banking Ombudsman scheme is also defined under BR Act 1949 under section 35A. Next one, in if a complaint is not settled by an agreement within a period of dash month, the Banking Ombudsman proceed further to pass an award. Okay, so let's say the role of Banking Ombudsman is to resolve your complaints. So let's say if you have any conflict with any bank, so you can approach Banking Ombudsman. Now if bank is not solving that particular problem, first you will approach to bank. If bank is not responding or they are not giving you proper solution, so you can approach Banking Ombudsman. So within a month you have to file your case with Banking Ombudsman, and you can file online as well as offline. We have 22 ombudsmen throughout the India. Okay, so if to resolve that particular case, Banking Ombudsman, they also have 1 month time. Okay, so what will be your correct answer? 1 month. Even within 1 month, if there is no discussion, so they'll pass on the reward about Banking Ombudsman. Okay, so 1 month is the right answer for this one. So if a complaint is not settled by an agreement within a period of 1 month, the Banking Ombudsman proceed further to pass award. Before passing an award, the Banking Ombudsman provide a responsible opportunity for the complaint and a bank to present their case. Okay, so to file your case with Banking Ombudsman, so you have 30 days. Even Banking Ombudsman, they also have 30 days to resolve that particular case. Next question, which of the following statement is are correct regarding OSTD, that is Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transaction. Okay, it was passed in 2019 towards the digital or online related cases. Okay, so the Ombudsman Scheme for Digital Transaction was passed on launch in 2019 or 31st January 2019, which is a correct statement. OSDD was launched in exercise of power conferred under Section 18 of Payment in Settlement Act 2007. This is also correct. It provides a cost-free and expeditious complaint redressal mechanism for redressal complaint which is related to digital transactions. So all of the above statements are correct towards the Ombudsman scheme for digital transactions. So D will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay. So try to remember these particular facts. These will help you in your upcoming examinations. So online scheme for digital transaction is again very important, because nowadays there are so many, like sometimes bank they generally charge unnecessary fee. So you can approach banking ombudsman or even any payment agency as well. Okay. Next one, which of the following is correct regarding a complaint management system? So this is a system where this is a online portal basically, where you can file your complaint against bank. Okay, or even you can monitor the current status of that particular complaint. Okay, so the complaint management system, it was introduced in 2019, was launched by RBI. The application was launched to give ease to customer, so they can lodge complaint against any regulated entity with a public interface. This is correct. Complaint management system was launched on 24 June 2006. This is incorrect statement. It was launched in 2019. So what will be your correct answer? You have to identify the incorrect one. It should be incorrect one. So it should be incorrect, because statement C is incorrect towards the complaint management system. Okay, so please do remember this one. So it was launched on 24th of June 2019. Okay, next one. Which of the following statement is are not correct, which means incorrect, with respect to banking ombudsman? So banking ombudsman is a quasi judicial authority, so they can make their own decisions. Okay, so this is the correct one. Banking ombudsman is appointed by RBI for a maximum period of 3 years, which is also correct. Banking ombudsman charge fee. So this is incorrect statement. They do not charge any fee for filing any complaint or for taking any complaint of customers. Okay, so option C is incorrect so far. There are 22 banking ombudsman offices in the country, so this is also correct. So option C is the incorrect statement about banking ombudsman. Okay, so please do remember this one. Next one. So far, how many banking ombudsmen have been appointed by RBI? So we just discussed this particular question. So answer is 22. So across the country, we have 22 ombudsmen. So now these banking ombudsmen, they are a part of integrated. They also take cases of NBFCs or digital transaction as well. Okay. Next one, banking ombudsman or ombudsman in India is regulated by. So who regulate these entities, or who appoint these particular entities? Your answer will be RBI. So these are appointed and regulated by RBI, and the appointment is generally these are regulated as per the section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay, next one. The ombudsman become effective in which year? So first time when we introduced the ombudsman word, so it was 1995. Okay, so first time RBI, when they did some amendment in section 35A, they introduced the ombudsman. Okay, so it was first time introduced in 1995, and the first scheme was banking ombudsman scheme 2006. So scheme was passed in 2006, but it was launched in 1995 under section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Next one, banking ombudsman is appointed for a maximum period of dash years. So what will be a correct answer? It is appointed for a period of 3 years. So these are appointed by RBI under clause 8 of Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006, and these are generally appointed for a maximum period of 3 years. Okay, next one. Which of the following is not a ground of complaint under Banking Ombudsman Scheme? So now, like you have to find out the case where you cannot file a case against any bank. Okay, So a refusal of open deposit account with any without any valid reason. So this is the case. You can approach banking ombudsman. Okay, levying of charges without adequate prior notice. If bank is charging some extra money without any prior notice, so you can also file complaint. So this is correct one. Non-observance of RBI directive on interest rate. Again, this is correct. If bank is not following the directions of RBI's on interest rate, so you can also approach banking ombudsman. Issue regarding national security. So issue regarding national security is not a concern of banking ombudsman. So D will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay. So do remember this particular one. Next one. Which of the following is not a ground of complaint rejection? So a complaint rejection under Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006. Okay. So if in opinion of ombudsman no loss or inconvenience has been suffered by the complaint, so they can reject that particular complaint, or banking ombudsman they can reject that complaint. This is like we mentioned banking ombudsman scheme 6. This is similar in your integrated banking ombudsman scheme. So integrated means they just merge all three different ombudsman scheme. So the guidelines are remain same. Okay. Frivolous or vexatious complaint, so they can also reject that particular complaint if there is no case, and that false complaint. The institution complaint against is not covered under scheme. So any institutional complaint, bank cannot approach this banking ombudsman. Okay, customer can approach banking ombudsman. So this is also correct. Delay in sanction, disbursement or non-observance of a pre-described time schedule for disposable of loan. So this is the correct one. Okay, let's say you approaches some bank for a home loan or any other loan. So after the documentation, they are not they are not disbursement, they are not doing the disbursement of amount and all. So in that particular case, you can approach banking ombudsman. Okay, so option D is the right answer for this particular one. Next one, guys. Who appoint banking ombudsman or ombudsman in India? So what will be a correct answer? This is very simple one. So these are appointed and regulated by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Okay, next one. Which of the following bank are covered under banking ombudsman or integrated ombudsman scheme? So all banks are generally covered, or scheduled bank. All scheduled banks are covered under ombudsman scheme. So what will be a correct answer? All of the above. So these all are the scheduled banks. So they all are covered under the ombudsman scheme or the integrated ombudsman scheme 2021 as well. Okay, next one. So these all are generally covered under this one. Next one, with reference to banking ombudsman, OSTD stand for. So OSTD, we already discussed this one. So ombudsman scheme for digital transaction, which means option B will be correct answer for this particular one. Okay, so ombudsman scheme for digital transaction was passed in 2019. It generally work under section 18 of Payment and Settlement Act 2007. And if you have any cases related to your digital transaction and bank is not listening your complaint, so you can approach ombudsman as well. Okay, next one. The ombudsman scheme for digital transaction was launched in which of the following year? So what will be a correct answer? It was launched in 2019. So this is very simple question, guys. 31st of January 2019 under section 18 of Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. Next one. Ombudsman scheme for NBFCs was launched in which year? So what will be a correct answer? Again 2019. So RBI launched NBFC ombudsman scheme for NBFCs. Those NBFCs whose asset size is more than 100 crore rupees, they generally comes under this one. Okay, so that time. Now it is also part of integrated ombudsman scheme. So 4th of April 2019 it was launched. Next one. The banking ombudsman is registered under which of the following act? So these are generally comes under section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949. So option C will be correct answer. Again, very simple question, very straightforward question. Next one. What amount of charges are made by ombudsman to file a complaint? So what will be your answer? So they do not charge any fee from customer. Okay, let's say if you have any complaint with any bank, and if that particular bank is not listening your complaint, so you can approach a banking ombudsman or ombudsman. So they'll not charge any fee, and they'll revert back within a time duration of 30 days. Next one, the banking ombudsman is appointed under which clause of Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006? So they are appointed under clause 8 of Ombudsman Scheme 2006, okay, and appointed by RBI for a period of 3 years. Next one, which of the following is a ground of complaint under the Ombudsman Scheme? So non-payment or inordinate delay in payment, so this is also correct. Non-acceptance without sufficient cause, small denomination note tendered. So let's say if you have 2 rupees or 5 rupees currency note, and if they are not accepting that one, or even let's say if you have torn note, that note is divided into 2-3 parts, or even there is some color or writing on that particular note, so they have to accept that particular one in case of note as well as coin. So all of the above will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay, so apart from this RBI clean note policy, so clean note policy is RBI advise people not to write on currency note and all. So like if you have any currency note which is we have colored currency note, or the override currency note or torn note, so you can deposit these note with banks, and they'll not charge any commission for that one. If they are charging or if they are not accepting, you can file a complaint against that particular bank. Okay, next one, which of the following is ground of complaint under Banking Ombudsman? So non-payment or delay of payment inward remittances. Okay, let's say you have FD with bank and they are not paying that particular amount on timely basis. So you can file refusal to open an account. So if they are not accepting your account, failure to issue or delay the issue of draft and pay or bankers, so that is also part of this one. Okay, so again, so what will be a correct answer? D will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay, just give me 1 minute. So I hope you get this particular one clearly. Next question. Which of the following is a ground of complaint rejection under the Banking Ombudsman Scheme 2006? So if the opinion of Ombudsman, no loss or inconvenience has suffered by the complaint. So okay, which of the following is a ground of complaint rejection? So complaint rejection can be done. So this is the correct one. Frivolous or vexatious complaint, so they can reject. The institution complaint against is not covered under the scheme, so they can also reject. So all of the above will be correct answer for this question as well. Okay, so Banking Ombudsman, they can reject that particular complaint if that complaint is inconvenience, or if it is false complaint, and if it is not covered under the Banking Ombudsman. So here we have list as well. Okay, so if it is not accordance to the scheme, if the jurisdiction under clause 12 is not appreciated, again, if the complaint is has no cause or complaint, then not delayed about this same. If in the opinion of ombudsman there is no losses or inconvenience made, so again they can reject. False complaint or the institution complaint against not covered under this scheme. So these are the areas where basically ombudsman person, they can reject any complaint of customers. Okay, next one, which of the following bank are covered under Banking Ombudsman? So all banks, all scheduled bank are generally part of Banking Ombudsman, or NBFCs, or even the digital units. Okay, next one, which of the following new amendments are made as per Banking Ombudsman 17? So in 17, there were some amendments done on this Ombudsman Scheme 6. So sale of insurance, mutual fund, and other third party investment product by a bank. So they are also part of the Ombudsman scheme. Mobile and online banking services were included that time. Mutual fund and insurance policies. So all of the above will be correct answer for this particular question as well. Okay. So there were some amendments done in Ombudsman Scheme 6, and now they are part of integrated ombudsman scheme 2021. Okay, next one, what is the maximum compensation for ombudsman? So what will be a correct answer? It is rupees 20 lakh. So 20 lakh, which means option E will be correct answer for this particular question. Okay, so E is the correct answer. So in case of any consequential losses suffered by complaint, the ombudsman shall have the power to provide compensation up to 20 lakh rupees. So this is the maximum limit, which include the overall losses or in the expenses, the harassment, mental problems. So these all are like during to fight that particular case, whatever is bear by the customer. So the maximum limit is 20 lakh rupees. Okay, next one. The Ombudsman scheme for digital transaction was launched on, so what will be a correct answer? 31st of January 2019. So it was launched in 31st in 2019 on 31st January. Okay, next one. Consider the following statement regarding banking ombudsman. So it is you have to find out the incorrect one, huh? So it is a mechanism created by IBA, which is incorrect one. So it is a mechanism created by RBI. The scheme was introduced under Section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949, which is correct one. The banking ombudsman does not charge any fee, so this is also correct. So statement 1 is incorrect. So from the given statement, incorrect statement is option A. So A will be right answer for this particular question. Also, this mechanism of ombudsman is created by RBI and it is defined under Section 35A of BR Act 1949. Okay. Next one, guys. Okay, so guys, I already did a video on priority sector lending guidelines. Okay, so you can go through that particular video as well. So where we discuss number of questions based on PSL norms. So that will definitely going to help you in your examination as well. So here we discuss a few questions based on integrated ombudsman scheme of RBI or the question based on banking ombudsman scheme 2006 or the role and responsibilities of banking ombudsman and the digital transaction scheme 19 as well as NBFC ombudsman scheme 2019. So now all these three schemes we have only scheme or single platform, that is called integrated integrated ombudsman scheme. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like, please do share with your friends and please express your feeling in the comment section as well. So do mention in comments and which will generally give us motivation. And please, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and do share with your friends. So this is it. I'll come with the new videos. Hope you enjoy. So bye bye. Take care all. Have a nice day. Thank you.